Welcome back, and still continuing our coverage of Egypt's presidential elections. Voters head on Sunday and for 3 consecutive days to the polling stations nationwide. And we're delighted to be joined over the phone by Nile TV correspondent Basma Taha from downtown district. Good afternoon, Basma.
Good afternoon, Niveen.
Basma, we can see a high voters turnout. We can see people queuing from the early hours of the morning at the different polling stations nationwide in a festive mood, carrying their flags. Would you tell us more about the representation of the different categories of the society, the representation of women, youth, and also the elderly and special needs also, who had a lot of facilitation to cast their ballots at the different polling stations?
Yes, Niveen, I am now at the Technical Institute in downtown area, Cairo Governorate. As for Cairo Governorate, the total number of voters is 8,236,761 voters distributed among 45 general committees and 961 subcommittees in 444 electoral centers. As you said, different age brackets and different segments of society. They are all keen to come today from the early morning to cast their votes, believing that their voices will count, and also believing that their decisions will lead to a better and flourishing future. Different segments of society, different age brackets. I can see old, young men, women. They are all keen to come today, and with the festivities dominating the whole scene, it took between 2 or 3 minutes for each voter to cast his vote and to end the whole voting process. The voting is held under full judicial supervision. The most beautiful scene that attracted the attention here is the attendance of the elderly who came today leaning on walking sticks to cast their votes. When I talked to them, they told me that they came for the sake of children and their grandchildren, believing that their voices will count. Also, Egyptian women have been always playing a great and vital role throughout history. They played a great and vital role during June 30th revolution, and they also played a great and vital role today. They are coming today full of will and determination, eager to cast their votes. The National Election Authority has indeed provided all facilities for elderly and also for people with special needs. Also, the National Election Authority has also provided guidance signs indicating how to vote. There are also heavy security measures taken in order to secure the voting stations as well as the surrounding areas, so voters would feel free and secure at the same time. Also, there is coordination between Cairo Governorate as well as all the concerned bodies and institutions to offer all facilities for elderly and also for people with special needs. As I said, a mood of festivity is dominating the whole scene. The spirit is very high, and the whole scene indeed today, Niveen, reflects a very beautiful and also a very civilized image of Egypt to the entire world. Niveen?
Right. Basma, as you mentioned, heavy security measures were taken to secure the polling stations. How do you see the security situation on the ground at the polling station you're standing at?
Heavy security measures indeed are taken in order to secure the voting stations as well as the surrounding areas. Also, so voters would feel free and secure. At the same time, there is coordination between the Cairo Governorate as well as the Ministry of Interior in order to facilitate everything to the voters. And also there is coordination between Cairo Governorate as well as the different agencies and different institutions in order to offer all facilities to the citizens today.
Right. We've seen very large queues of people around the polling stations since the early hours of the morning. How do you see the turnout of the voters throughout the day? I mean, did it start with high voters turnout and it's increasing or decreasing? Tell us more about the numbers
Yes.
and the representation there at the polling station.
Yes, the turnout is very high here in the Technical Institute in downtown area. Even before the opening of the voting stations, many segments of society and different age brackets, men, women, young, old. The turnout is very high. Everybody's coming to share today out of love for the country. Everybody's coming to share, believing that his or her voice will count and that their decisions will lead to a better and flourishing future. When I talked to them, they told me that they believe it is a national duty for each and every one of them to come in order to cast his or her vote in the 2024 presidential elections.
Well, I would
Naveen?
like to thank you very much, Basma Taha, Nile TV correspondent at Downtown District. We'll be back with you throughout the rest of the day to update us on the latest at your side. Thank you very much, Basma. And dear viewers, now we go to a short break and we'll be right back.